Hi, it's Mrs. Yam for Headbands and Books. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling happy or sad or frustrated or angry? Did you know that spoons and forks and knives and chopsticks have feelings too? We're going to read this book today called Spoon. The author is Amy Rosenthal, and the illustrator is Scott Magoon. So if you look at Spoon on the cover, how do you think he's feeling here? Yeah, happy. And how can you tell? Yep, I see a smile on his face too. So let's find out how fork and spoon and knife and chopstick are feeling in this book. This is Spoon. This is Spoon's family. Do you see all the different kinds of spoon in Spoon's family? On Sundays, Spoon goes to visit his Aunt Silver. He has to be on his best behavior there. She's very fancy and proper. Goodbye, darling. Ta-da! Do you see Spoon has a tie on there? At bedtime, Spoon likes to hear the story about his adventurous great-grandmother who fell in love with the dish and ran off to a distant land. Lately, though, Spoon has been feeling blue. Do you know how someone feels when they're feeling blue? It means they're feeling sad. What's wrong? Asked his mother. You look a bit bent out of shape. Nothing, mumbled Spoon. It's just that I don't know. All my friends have it so much better than me. Like Knife. Knife is so lucky. He gets to cut. He gets to spread. I never get to cut or spread. Yes, Knife is pretty spiffy that way, isn't he? And Fork. Fork is so lucky. She gets to go practically everywhere. I bet she never goes stir crazy like I do. Fork does get out and make herself useful, doesn't she? Look at all the fun things that Fork is doing. And chopsticks, they're so lucky. Everyone thinks they're really cool and exotic. No one thinks I'm cool or exotic. Those chopsticks are something else, aren't they? Here are the chopsticks. Meanwhile, if only Spoon knew what his friends were saying at that very minute. Spoon is so lucky, said Knife. He's so fun and easygoing. Everyone is so serious with me. No one's ever allowed to be silly with me like they are with Spoon. Here's Spoon. Cling, 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 bing, bing, bing. Spoon is so lucky, said Fork. He gets to measure stuff. No one ever does that with me. Spoon is so lucky, said Chopsticks. He can go places by himself. We can never function apart. Look, Chopsticks are always together. They have to go everywhere together. That night after bedtime stories, Spoon's mom turned off the light and tucked him in and said, You know, Spoon, I wonder if you realize just how lucky you are. Your friends will never know the joy of diving head first into a bowl of ice cream. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a special thing to do? Only Spoon gets to do that. They'll never know what it feels like to clink against the side of a cereal bowl. They'll never be able to twirl around in a mug or relax in a hot cup of coffee. Spoon hadn't thought of it that way before. He lay awake in bed for a long time. His mind was racing. He felt so alive. How do you think Spoon is feeling now? Do you see the smile on his face? Yeah, I think he feels happy. He gets to do so many cool things and he's so special. There was just one thing though. I can't sleep. Come snuggle. Come spoon. There he is with his whole family. They're spooning and going to sleep. Sweet dreams. The end. So, friends, I hope you really like this story called Spoon, and I hope that you are feeling happy too. And if you feel sad, you can think about the things that you do that make you special. Thanks for listening. Bye.